the side of the wall. I checked the other bed, and when I moved it, it also had lines of webs on the wall. There were so many webs. There wasn't an inch of wall visible. This was so eerie. Remember, the room had only been set up for 1 week. I vacuumed them up, trying to ignore the impossibility of it. 1 week later they were back. I did this 3 times and then they never showed up again. Over the next few years, we began to have very strange things happening with water. The playroom in the basement had water pipes burst in the room. We had workers come in and tear out all of the sheetrock to fix the pipes. The strangest thing that they noticed and couldn't explain was that the leak was only at the corners of the room and it didn't leak anywhere else. They fixed it. But over those 2 years, the pipes burst 2 more times in the same places, only in the corners and only in that room. The workers seemed a little creeped out by the 3rd time and said they had not explanation. One morning I was getting ready for work. It was probably around 3 a.m. The kids were sleeping and Brian was sleeping in his room in the basement. It was quiet. All of the sudden, I heard the sound of someone either vomiting or choking in the basement. I instantly thought, something is wrong with Brian, and went to the basement to check on him. As I reached his door, the sound stopped and I looked into his room. He was asleep. "Brian, are you okay?" I asked. "What do you want, Deb?" he asked. "I heard you throwing up. Is everything okay?" I was not throwing up, I was sleeping. Confused, I left the room and went back upstairs. As I started to get ready, I heard the sound again. This time I listened longer. It sounded more like someone choking or drowning than vomiting. I ran back downstairs, and when I reached the bottom, the sound stopped again and Brian was still in bed. I was freaked out. The next few weeks, I heard the sound every day when I got ready for work. Activity happened continuously. One morning I had Porter take a shower while I ran Ashley to school. When I came home 20 minutes later, Porter was terrified. He said he was in the shower and someone opened the bathroom door. They turned on the faucet to the sink. He thought it was me and didn't know I had left yet. He told me that a woman said, "What are you doing really loud?" He thought the voice sounded weird but assumed it was me still. He responded, "I'm taking a shower." The person opened the door, walked out and shut the door. Porter got out of the shower and came out looking for me. He said he was calling me and said, "Why did you ask me what I was doing?" He quickly realized that no one was home. He was so scared when I got home to the point that he was crying. The last straw was in 2009.